Turning now to the growing controversy over the Obama administration's birth control mandate for health insurance. The latest objection comes from Republican leaders on Capitol Hill. Congressional correspondent Nancy Cordes has more on that for us this morning. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning, Erica. Yes, Republican candidates for president have been railing against this rule for days. Now, congressional Republicans are picking up the baton, vowing to try to overturn the rule if the president doesn't change it.
This is a huge mistake.
The two most powerful Republicans in Washington said they would introduce legislation to reverse the new birth control rule. The issue even brought House Speaker John Boehner to the floor for a rare speech, fueling an already heated debate.
This attack by the federal government on religious freedom in our country must not stand and will not stand.
The administration's new rule requires employers who provide insurance for their workers to cover birth control for women by next August if they don't already. Churches are exempt, but religious-affiliated organizations like Catholic hospitals or universities are not. Republicans say that's unfair.
That may actually be almost the most offensive part of this whole idea, that you tell religious institutions you have to do things that are contrary to your faith principles.
Democrats argue it's a matter of fairness for women. According to the CDC, 99% of women who are sexually active will use birth control at some point in their lives. 98% of Catholic women. Contraceptives can cost hundreds of dollars a year. Democrats also note this is already the law in 28 states.
We're talking about hospitals and universities that operate in the public space, often with public dollars, that would not be able to discriminate against their employees, many of whom are not Catholic, not of the same religion.
Yesterday, President Obama's spokesman was peppered with questions on the rule as the topic took over his press briefing.
We want to work with all these organizations to implement this policy in a way that is as sensitive to their concerns as possible.
Now, even if Republicans do introduce legislation to try to overturn this rule, it is unlikely to go anywhere in the Senate, which is controlled by Democrats.
Nancy, thank you.